My name is David Dickert. I am the esports coordinator for the University of Southern Mississippi. And my role is to make sure students are having a great student experience while also managing and planning and cultivating pretty much everything that has to do with esports. We've been competing over the past 2 years in a combination of conferences. And one of the most important conferences for us is NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports. I serve on the competition council for them as well. And so, we compete in all the games that NACE offers, and we compete in another conference as well. Fortnite got 9th in the national championships for no build. It was out of like 47, 50 teams that qualified for nationals. Our League of Legends team did really well, went to the national championships against New Mexico in the other conference we compete in. Unfortunately, we lost, but that was a huge step up from the year before, and I think that was even before we were using FitGamer. Valorant team is looking as strong as ever. I got a fresh new group of students in, transfers from all across the country, as well as internationally. We have players from Brazil, Venezuela, Canada, Puerto Rico. And so they're all coming in for that. And so, all these teams are doing fantastic. Rainbow Six actually won a national championship last year. It's fantastic. And I do think FitGamer has a huge part to play because that stereotype is something I've been fighting for the better part of my entire life. Dipping into health and wellness is incredibly important. Not just physical health in terms of getting up and moving or stretching, which our players do, but also like taking care of your eyesight. The way that we are now staring at screens all the time, making sure you have glasses that can handle that, making sure that your eyes don't get damaged. And, after a lot of the news of injuries in esports related to like carpal tunnel or wrist injuries, people getting it before, traditional, historical cases have shown, I think health and wellness is how we prepare the next generation for those kinds of hurdles. There's a reason that these professional players are doing it, and that's because it's good for their players. And in turn, it yields positive results. So at USM, I also serve on the mental health task force. And what that is a group of staff members who work with students to identify positive mental health resources on and off campus. When I talk to a lot of players and they're comfortable sharing, they mention that esports and the space, the structure, the competition, it's provided them with not just a social space that they're comfortable in, but also a routine that allows them to not just eliminate bad habits, but start new ones. Being able to put in a habit of before every game, before you go on stage, you do 20 minutes of mindfulness. That's a fantastic habit to have. Maybe you go outside, you sit in the sun, you watch the squirrels, you watch nature, you stretch, you do jumping jacks. And exercise has a very positive impact on mental health. That's been shown in multiple psychological and kinesiology studies. It's the way I describe it to players is if you take care of yourself, your grades will improve. You'll be able to stay in esports, and esports will be that cyclical habit creation that leads you to success in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Not only that, but it'll combat things like depression. It'll combat things like anxiety. It'll combat things that students will have a very hard time dealing with. And the number one thing is stress.
counterintuitive.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Sports. That was a little bit abrupt.
That was an unexpected greeting.
Yes. So my name is Emily. I am here with a special guest, Ellen.
Hello. I also go by Bobby Crunch. You may remember me from some of the streams towards the end of the semester.
Yes.
Specifically Rocket League.
So yes, we got Bobby Crunch on the stream today.
Yeah, Bobby Crunch.
Today we're casting League of Legends Varsity Premier Week 3.
Yes.
So Ellen is here taking over Fox's position as he does have a game today. So let's give him a little whoop whoop. Good
Woo! Go Fox. I think he's playing Mortal Kombat.
Yes. Mortal Kombat. So glad I'm not casting that. I'm so lucky.
I'm just glad I'm not playing that because I am terrible.
Yeah. Me too. So this is League of Legends third week.
Mhm.
I think they had a bye week last week, if I'm not correct.
Or the week before. I think it was the week before. I think first week was bye week.
I don't know.
Or last week.
They had a bye week at some point and we didn't stream them. And I think we streamed something else, if I'm not mistaken. It's probably a fighting game, if I had to guess.
Oh, that was probably last week.
But Southern Miss, their first game of the season, they lost to Oakland 2-1. They did get a game off of them.
And I heard that Oakland is number 1 in the conference right now.
They're tied for number 1 in the conference.
Oh.
They're tied for number 1 with another school. I'm so sorry. I'm going to butcher their name. I'm not going to say it. I'm so sorry.
What's the name? What's the name?
Constoga?
Constoga?
I have no clue.
Conestoga?
We're going to have our production come over here and tell us.
Oh,
Conestoga.
Conestoga. We were close.
They typically go by condors, but it's Conestoga.
Condors.
Go Condors.
Condors. And they're also playing Northwestern, who's also tied for number 1. So we have Condors,
Are we doing 2 games?
Oakland, and Northwestern. They're all tied for number 1 right now. There's only one
Wow.
game tonight. They're playing Northwestern.
Northwestern or Northeastern?
Northeastern. Sorry. Northeastern.
We're good.
Northeastern.
We got it. Wait.
It's been a day.
Oh,
For a long time.
it has been a day.
Open this for me.
I can open that for you.
Thank you so
It
much.
is a Coke product.
It is a Coke product. But so yeah, we're playing against Northeastern, which is going to be fun because their last game they won.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Have they
These
won a
notes are
game?
Crazy. What?
They've won a game.
They won a game. They won a game against Shawnee State.
Oh, wait. Are we in week 3 or 4?
We're in week 3, but they had their bye week. So their first week they played, then they had their bye week, and now we're in week 3 now.
Okay.
So, you excited?
I am excited. There has been some discussion about who mains what lane from the other team, and it's been really interesting to hear.
My mic is fighting against me.
Oh,
I'll figure it out later.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, we were looking at their stats from their game and seeing like who they played and stuff like that. More like our production GA did. Thank you so much.
And then he made us a list, and then we were all looking at the list and talking about it with the league team. They had some fun insight.
They had some really interesting insight about like the type of characters. Obviously, you can tell who their jungler support and their mid laner are, but
Right.
their top lane and their DPS or their
ADC,
DPS ADC. I'm just gonna say bot lane for here.
DPS.
They have the same champ pool.
Really?
They choose the same people.
That is really interesting because in my head, traditionally, a bot lane is more like ranged, and then a top lane is more like Dr. Purple Man, big
Mundo?
beefy. Dr. Mundo.
Dr. Mundo. We're playing a game today where Ellen describes League of Legends characters and we have to guess who they are. We played that before, like getting on stream, and Ellen was trying to describe Karma, and it stumped me, Fox, and the entire league team.
It was a great description, okay? It was a lady with like a green thing here, a like angel thing kind of. For reference, this is only having seen her like player character card in the character select. No skins or anything. And it's like a white purple gown thing. And it looked like she had wings, which I've now learned is her like amulet shooty thing. Which probably would have helped them because I did say she had wings and they were very confused by that.
There's like a limited amount of characters in League of Legends that have wings.
And then they immediately just like, she's not on that list, when in reality you have to have an open mind with my descriptions.
Yeah. It kind of, I'll give it to you. She does look like she has wings, but it's kind of like like a fabric that's wrapped around her. I don't know if we'll see her be played in the game. Highly unlikely.
Probably not.
But her whole kit, or like her whole thing, is like she's based around being like, I don't want to butcher it, but it's like she's kind of in the like, I don't know how to describe her.
She has a thing that shoots things. That's what I've learned.
Karma is a support character. She has like a shield. She has something, it's like a damage, it's like just a range damage blast, and then she has an item that speeds people up.
Oh.
And then her ultimate enhances her 3 abilities.
I have heard before that she can be really painful to play against late game, so that makes sense.
She can be hard to play against.
Yeah, but also Kale, it can also be really hard to play against.
Yes, Kale is really good at level 16. A lot of people think she starts getting good at 11. 11 is when she becomes ranged. Because when first...
Oh, right, she switches.
She becomes a little bit ranged at the level that you get your ultimate, which I think is 6, if I'm not correct. I haven't played the game in a hot minute. But she becomes ranged there, but it's not super big until like level 11.
Oh, we're going into bands.
Bands.
We are blue side.
We are blue side. Okay.
Okay.
So we're blue side. So our team banned Aurora, which is probably very good, as it does block off one of their characters in the mid lane. And then the other team blocked off Jarvan, their jungle's only
Hey, we did talk about this before stream, and we were pretty sure that they were gonna either ban Jarvan or play Jarvan.
But the other team banned Jarvan.
Oh, the other team banned Jarvan?
We are blue side.
We are blue side.
So we banned Aurora and Silas, while the other team has banned Jarvan. They're probably going ahead and banning Jarvan as to prevent Southern Miss from banning Jarvan, but I think one of our players also plays Jarvan, but not super heavily. So they kind of just threw them off there.
Why would they ban Seraphine here?
Our support player is actually pretty busted, so they're going to try to attack our support's champ pool. So we have a bunch of like mages that we will see banned on the side of Northeastern.
Oh, that's an interesting ban coming out of Southern Miss with a little furry boy, Rumble.
His name is Rumble. I don't know if our team plays Rumble. I remember last year Sarko, our top laner, played Rumble, but I do not know if anybody on our team this year plays Rumble.
Right. Who is our top lane this year?
So our top lane is... I don't know their names. I do apologize. But we do switch out our top lanes. So this person up here up close and the guy in the middle, they are our top laners.
And what do they switch to?
They just swap back and forth on playing or not. They sub in and out.
Oh, okay. So we have a 4th or a 5th that's not here that's playing today.
Yes, we do have a 5th.
Does he? I'm assuming he goes to like the Gulf Coast campus.
I think so. I think you might be right.
Okay.
But
oh, we're playing Vi.
Our 5th is the support player. So we did get a pick out of Vi, which is really good. Vi is a really good jungler. I should say Northeastern did ban a Mumu, which is one of our jungler's most popular characters.
Which person is our jungler?
Our jungler is the second to last.
Euphrates?
Yes.
Oh. Nice.
So
I'm getting to know these players, these characters. It's going to be a learning experience for me today, but you know, we're in for the ride.
We're in for the ride.
And I'm hearing them laughing at the bands.
They might be a little bit like laughing a little bit about it, a little bit humorous. So Northeastern actually is picking Jin, which is a pretty big bot laner. He does a lot of damage.
Okay.
He's pretty OP at times if fed.
Okay.
Do you know what fed means?
Yes, it means you're just giving them kills.
Yes.
Yes.
Good job.
I've learned because I feed people a lot.
You are the person that feeds the character.
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's because people in chat be like, stop feeding them. And it's like, well, I'm bad. So I can't really do anything about that.
Yes. So Northeastern also picked Jin Zhao. He's pretty OP at times, but he is more of an engage. You will probably see him go into our team's jungle in the very beginning of the game. So that might be a really interesting beginning game. It looks like we get Kaisa here for Vincent, which is our bot laner.
Is he
Absolutely busted on Kaisa.
Oh, so we may have some fun bot lane stuff to watch.
Yes. Vincent is pretty busted on 3 champions. We have Kaisa, Zaya, and Jinx. Jinx, I think, is Vincent's main. If I had to guess, we see Vincent play Jinx a lot, but
Right.
we'll probably see it later today if we go to map.
Vex. Okay. We picked Vex.
Vex is for Ivy. Vex is our mid laner.
Okay. So how does Kaisa and Jin match up against each other? Like, are they good counters or?
They're very pokey against one another. Kaisa can probably outrage Jin just a little bit more. But Jin does have the ability where he can set things down in bushes that can slow and do damage. So he's able to get a little bit more insight than Kaisa can. But Kaisa can, like, based on the items that she builds in game, she can become busted as well.
Okay.
It's just really about who's getting fed and who's building the correct things.
Makes sense.
Northeastern is actually picking Syndra here, which is a really good mid laner. One of the top ones, one of the most meta characters in mid lane, I have to say. She's busted. There's one of her skins. I don't know if we'll see it in this stream, but it's like a pool party skin.
Yeah, I've seen those.
She throws like beach balls at people.
That's funny.
Her whole kit is she has like these like orbs that she just throws.
Right.
So they made it into beach balls, and I find it really.
So she just mid-game will just chuck beach balls at people?
Yes.
That is hilarious. I love that.
It's the greatest thing possible.
I love that.
So on the side of Northeastern, they're banning Nautilus, which is again another attack at our support player.
It looks like we banned Camille.
Not just yet. It's not locked in just yet.
Oh, we're thinking about it.
We're thinking about it, but we ban Olaf.
Why didn't we ban Camille there? Because I've seen on the opposite team's list, they play Camille a lot, maybe?
They do play Camille a lot, but they might have a top laner that wants to play Olaf. We don't really know their mentality here. Camille would probably have been the better ban pick here, but it's genuinely just what they think is best.
That's true.
They probably thought
Oh, we got a Blitzcrank ban.
another attack at our support player.
Oh, and we
There's the
did ban Camille. There
There's
we
the
go.
Camille coming out. Now we're back on to the last picks of the game. Or draft pool, I should say. Is that Karma?
Is our are we picking Karma?
Are we picking Karma?
Are we
Are we
picking
gonna
Karma?
see Karma in this game after we just discussed Karma?
Did I call it?
Did you call it?
Did I call it?
You did call it.
I did call it.
So you're gonna see Karma in game today.
That's crazy. We're gonna get to know her, not Angel Wings.
Now that I'm looking at the Karma splash art, I do not see the wings.
But like, look at the green things and like
That's her ability power.
and then like the white thing swoopy and
I can kind of see where the wings are coming from, but when you see her in game, there's just definitely no wings.
100%. But I've only really seen her in like this little frame of her is the only way that I know her.
Yeah.
And I only know her in passing.
Yeah.
Leona, that's an interesting pick.
Leona is a great pick for our support player. Leona's a heavy engaged support. She's a tank. They will do some great damage there.
So how will she match up against Karma?
Karma is a distance support character. She kind of does a little bit of distance damage. But the thing with Karma is she has very low health compared to Leona. So once Leona like attacks the Karma, there is a high chance that Karma can't do anything. But
Okay.
she does have her like abilities to counteract it.
Fun.
But
And then we have a Malphite coming out. I'm assuming Malphite is top.
top lane, yes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Why, thank you. There's only one
Malphite
option left.
Is another engaged top laner. So that will be a great pick for Southern Miss.
Oh, and Gnosis.
Gnosis, another character that you thought of today.
That is true. Northeastern was listening,
Northeastern was listening to our conversation.
literally.
So yeah, this is our pool for today. We got on the side of Southern Miss, Vi, Kaisa, Bex, Leona, and Malphite. And on the side of Northeastern, we have Jin, Jinzhao, Syndra, Karma, and Nasus.
Well, I think today's going to be an interesting game.
It's definitely going to be interesting. The other team is very heavy on the engage, but so is our team. We do have a bunch of engage, and of course, we know Vincent. He plays those like bot lane characters that is there to clean up. And Kaisa is a cleanup character. She can engage, hop on people, and do a lot of damage.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to be having a fight fun game. You know, everybody's going to be engaging with each other.
There's going to be a lot of fights.
But my question is, so from my knowledge of the game, ranged characters normally outplay melee characters to some degree, unless a melee is like really in their face.
It depends on the type of melee and range character you have. There are the assassins is kind of what they call them.
Right.
They are like Katarina, Jinzhao. I don't think is an assassin. I'm not 100% sure. I do not know the whole like specifics of League of Legends. But the characters that have to be like up in your face.
Right.
If they can't stun you and do a bunch of damage and kill you, you are going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. But with like Jin, or Jin, I should say, Jin, he has a lot of damage and can stun you, slow you, and come up and be up in your face.
Right.
So it's just genuinely about how you play against a character that is ranged. If you could find an opening where they are lacking and they made a mistake and you can hop on them and kill them.
Makes sense.
That really does it for the team. But if you can have a long range character find an opening to slow them and do a lot of damage based on their support character,
Right.
that can also do a lot of stuff.
That makes sense. And I mean, ultimately, it could be all about who's poking who.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of times in the jungle, characters that have to be up in your face and engage really hard. So like on the side of Southern Miss, we have Vi. So that Vi is going to be really up in your face, really there, out there going, because her whole thing is she has to hop on you to do damage.
Right.
And same thing with the other teams. Juggler, I think it was Jinzhao.
Right.
Jinzhao is I think if I'm not mistaken, Jinzhao goes in early game and goes into the other team's jungle to get an advantage and steal their blue buff or red buff, whatever what side they're on. And it can either make or break the beginning of the game.
Right.
So Jinzhao and other teams kind of have to hop.
So we could see an early engagement between Jinzhao and Vi in the jungle, possibly?
Possible. There's a high possibility.
I mean, that could be a fun thing to watch if...
It definitely is a fun thing to watch. I'm pretty sure, just like how I am, if I see Jinzhao, I'm going to be set up. You'll see in the beginning of the game on the map that the team is going to be set up in like a line formation where they can see the jungle, like the river. That is to prevent an engage.
Really?
Yes. That's the whole reason why you see things like a leash. Do you know what a leash is?
No, I do not.
So in jungle, you do not do a lot of damage in the very beginning, just like every other character.
Makes sense.
So you have to have a leash by the bot lane and the support player or the top lane
Oh, yes.
to help get the beginning of the character
Yes.
or the little NPC knocked off so you can do the rest of the damage.
I have done that and I have seen it. I just never knew the name of it.
Yeah, it's called a leash.
Nice.
Sometimes you'll see in chat people say, hey, I don't need a leash, and then they'll just walk away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Normally I just like, do my emotes and dance there for a little bit. And then it spawns and then we,
You'll see a lot of people just go sit there, but in higher elos, you will see them go towards the river and just watch and prevent an engage from happening.
And then they'll come back.
And come back and help leash
That makes
the
sense.
little NPC.
That makes sense.
Blue buff or red buff. Every time I do it, so the correct jungler, if they do it correctly, they
Right.
make sure that the blue buff or the red buff does not hit the bot lane or the support character. But if you do see that happening, that is an incorrect move. Because they are not supposed to be dealing damage in the very beginning of the game, and
Right.
especially not by a buff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a leash.
Okay. Well, we have some more time to kill.
Are we having technical difficulties?
I'm not
they're
totally
creating a
sure.
match, so-
Yeah, okay. So got a little bit distracted there. So
Any
league.
other questions?
Well, I'm thinking of those questions right now. So Vex, what does she do?
So Vex is a little emo creature.
She did look very emo with her
Yes.
little blue hair and everything.
So you will see Vex in the mid lane. I love Vex. Vex is a really cute little character. She is in the mid lane and she has a shadow, and this shadow does a lot of damage.
Okay.
So she can send out a range going forward. If someone hops on her, she has a shield that does damage as people are on her.
Right.
And then she has, like Lux's ability where she sets out like the little thing that she can set off.
Yes.
It's like a little circle.
Uh-huh.
Vex has something similar to that.
Okay.
So Vex has those 3 abilities, and Vex builds up like, I don't know exactly what it's called, but she builds up like this. I'm gonna just call it her emo nature. She builds up her emo nature, and when it's full and her abilities are green,
Right.
she can do a thing called fear,
Uh-huh.
and set this fear onto people, and it will cause the person that is a hit by the ability to go a certain direction or like back off.
Oh.
So it's very useful for whenever like someone is engaging onto Vex and is on top of her, and she can set off her shield, because if it's green, then it gives her time to get away or do damage, blah blah blah, however people play.
Doesn't Kindred also have something similar to Fear, or like does a shadow thing or something around the map?
I have not played Kindred,
It might not be Kindred, but
but I don't think that is right.
I know that one
Are you thinking
character.
of Briar?
No, well, Briar does the scream thing that makes you like back off or something.
Yes.
But like, there's one character that like casts the map in like a shadow type thing.
That is, I know who you're talking about. He is a jungler. I can't remember the name.
That's why I thought it was Kindred, but
It is. I know his ultimate. He's like darkness and like everyone gets
right.
blinded.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what that is. I forget the name. I wish someone would remind me. Oh my God, what's his name?
What's the guy's name?
He his ultimate. He's a jungler. He makes everybody go blind.
Nocturne.
Nocturne.
That guy.
There it is.
That makes so much sense with his name.
But Nocturne is pretty fun because when I play against a Nocturne and he ults, I'm always like, is he on me? Is he on me? Like, it scares you because you
Right.
can't see anything.
Yeah.
And then suddenly someone is on top of you and you're like, oh my God, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm always like, okay, time to go back to my turret. It's like,
It's so funny.
yeah, it's like, okay, farming minions. Never mind. But I know that they came out recently with a character, Aurora.
Aurora.
Have
the
you
band.
played much of Aurora?
I have played Aurora recently. I just got Aurora in one of my chests. It was,
Nice.
They gave it to me for free. They give it to me for free.
You love it when games do that.
I love it when Riot Games give me free skins.
To give us more free
Give me more free
skins. Free skins. Especially the $500 Ari one.
Ban Ari.
But if it's a free skin,
I do not. The $500 one is a limited time one. So unless you have bought it, you're not going to get it again.
really?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna like get it in a chest or anything?
Highly unlikely.
I mean, it's probably like a 0.1% thing.
Yeah, because it's like one of the most rarest skins. I don't know, like, because their skins are like rated by
Right.
legendary, mythic, stuff like that. That Ari skin is probably like top tier. You're not even like 0.0001% you're gonna get that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But I if you look whenever you pull up characters or champs in the like game, you can see their skins and you can buy their skins. There are some skins that are locked because they're like limited time.
Oh, so you can still see it, but you have to like pull it or get it when it was on
Basically,
sale. Yeah. That
There
makes
are-
sense.
There are times where Riot Game will do a thing where you can get these skins, but it's very, very rare. I know I have a legendary skin. I think it's legendary. Do you know Diana?
Yes.
She has a Winter Blessed skin that is absolutely beautiful. I love her Winter Blessed skin. I love the Winter Blessed line. It's so good.
Yes.
But the whole thing with her skin is if you get a pentakill, she makes the entire map winter. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. I have never done it, but it is absolutely, it's so pretty.
And a pentakill is when you kill all 5 people.
All 5.
That sounds really hard to do.
There's single, double kill, triple kill, quadra kill, and then penta.
Isn't there like an ace as well?
An ace is when you contribute to wiping out the entire team. So you could have done like 2 kills, but you got 3 assists.
Okay,
So that's an ace.
that makes sense.
There are times when I was first starting to play League of Legends that I got an ace and my friends were impressed, and I was like, that's not really impressive. I just did a good bit of damage.
You just threw things at a lot of different people.
I just threw things. I helped out because I'm a big support player.
Right.
I love to play support.
Right.
If I can do it my part, that's all that matters.
I will happily play Nico in bot or support, but you will never catch me in mid lane. Never.
Mid lane is so hard. I feel like you know this, and you probably don't. But mid lane is, you are so open to the public.
Yes.
And you can get ganked from behind, you can get ganked from the side. It's generally one of, I have to say, the hardest roles.
Yeah.
And if you are not fed in the mid lane, you are going to have a hard time in the mid lane.
Yeah. And also, I'm a feeder, not somebody that feeds. So being a person that doesn't know how to engage in combat very well in League, mid lane, yeah, I'm a feeder. You know, like
Funny way to describe that. I don't think I've ever described that as the feeder.
I'm the person that feeds, thus I'm the feeder. So it's just, I don't really know how to describe it very well, but I feed, which means I'm not very good at like one-on-one combat. Like I need my buddy who's a little bit better at combat than I am. So it's like,
You just need to be able to engage.
and I don't know how to do that.
You just jump on people.
And then I die.
Pray, jump and pray.
I jump and pray and I die.
Yep.
Yep, that's how that goes 100% of the time.
So,
It looks like we might be getting into game.
we are. Yeah, I was just about to say that. You caught me before I could.
What?
You're also like facing that screen, so it's like. But yeah, we're about to get into game.
I keep looking like over here and the camera's here and then I look over here.
We
but
got
the
some good
camera's
skins
here.
up there.
We do have some good skins. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the skins because I don't know if Mr. Wizard over there will change the scene so that y'all can see the skins.
We're waiting until we load into.
But we want to see the skins.
Yeah, let's see the skins. Load us in.
Darn.
Never mind.
We're late.
Dang it.
I mean, we can still kind of see the skins.
Syndra does not have the beach ball skin.
Oh.
And I'm so. Oh,
Oh. I mean, League does have some really pretty landscape, though.
it's directed camera.
Yep.
All
They're learning. They're figuring it out.
is on. Okay, scoreboard.
Yes, we need scoreboard. Do we need objective timers?
Time controls off. And then
Objective timers?
objective.
Yep, there we
We
go.
got it.
And we're good. Oh, hit the little eyeball at the bottom.
Yeah, hit the eyeball again.
Thank you.
Thank
There
you
we go.
very much.
Oh, yep.
It's gonna
Just
direct in
stop
5
moving
seconds.
it. Yep, thank you.
Wait, actually move the mouse just a little bit.
Yep.
Just nudge it over.
Just yeah.
Whatever.
It, Wizard.
Anyways,
Can
so
you
as
just
can
move the
see,
mouse a
we
little bit?
have-
Just like out of the scoreboard, please. Nope, yep. Nope,
Oh,
wait.
oh,
On the screen still. Yep, right there. Thank
There we go.
you.
Just give it 3 seconds. Now we're good. Okay.
Oh, it looks like we have a little bit of. So this is Vex,
This
right?
is Vex and this is Syndra.
Okay. Oh, Syndra has some orbs.
Yeah, those are the orbs that she throws around. They're quite cute, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that Karma?
That is Karma right there.
Okay, so her wings are
Oh,
little.
we're gonna get engaged on the bot lane. This is already right off the bat. The Yolona.
And it looks like
Karma
Karma
did a lot of
might
damage.
have to die.
Karma is lit. Just
Oh,
one more hit on the
get her,
Karma,
get her,
and
get her,
it
get
is
her.
over. Vincent doing first blood right off the.
And then Vincent got.
That is crazy. First blood. Good engage by Southern Miss right there.
Really good. Good trade.
It was a trade, yeah.
Yes.
But here we are in the top lane. I'm so sorry, I will not be saying the Malphite's name. Please do not ask. But we do have this is, if I'm not mistaken, NACE and Malphite. These two are just going to have their own little party up in the top lane. I don't know if you've ever seen top lane fight each other. They do their own thing the entire game.
Yeah, and then the jungle just kind of hops in every once in a while.
Just to help out, because if they don't, they're going to get in chat and be like, hey, you didn't gank me ever. And then they're like, you didn't need help. But
it's like mid lane needed it more than you, but okay.
yeah. But you could just see these two are just going to...
they're brawling?
Malphite doing a
are
little
we
bit
gonna
of damage here to the Nasus.
Are we gonna get a kill on Nasus?
Probably not. He's probably gonna back off, as Nasus did just level up here and get a little bit of health, but both of them are backing off, doing their minions. Leona going in for the engage, going right for the Jhin, and here comes our jungler for the kill.
That was a good gank right there.
Yes, and they're actually about to kill the Karma here if we get...
Yeah, good snipe.
Yep. Vincent doing really well so far, and it's not even like, what, 3 minutes into the game?
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, it looks like Vex and Syndra are just poking at each other.
That's mid lane too.
Yeah, they're just poking.
Their kits are basically just pokey kits, if I had to say.
Oh, there's her like shadow.
Yeah. She like... It's so funny. I love Vex. If you do like her emote where she dances, she's like... She's talking to her shadow. She loves her shadow, I guess. I don't know.
Oh?
Yeah, that's the blue buff right there. Now we're getting a little scuttle so we can get some vision back up in the top lane.
So do we know if Jin Zhao? Do we know if he got the buff from the other side, or if that was his thing, or
No,
okay,
he did not engage.
Okay, nice.
He's
engaging now.
By the Jhin Zhao. But now we're back in the bot lane doing a little bit of damage, a lot of damage to that Karma. The Karma has to be careful.
Lots of fights in the bot lane today.
That's the bot lane.
Yeah,
that is the bot lane.
They just fight all the time.
Every single day. They wake up, they fight. They go to bed, they fight.
Maybe
even the support and the bot lane on the same team, they will fight. Oh.
Yeah, that does make sense, actually. But fighting in chat.
Yeah. But here we go, back up in the top lane, the most boring lane.
Okay, and we're back in bottom.
Opinion. But they're just, I guess our bot lane is trying to prevent these people. I would go in to describe the differences between like the wave control. That is too hard to explain, and even I myself don't know it. A Leona engage onto the Jhin here. He has to do a...
Ooh.
I think he ghosted, No, he did not. One of his abilities.
He flashed right there.
He flashed right there. They're doing some damage to the Karma. Another engage. Vincent taking the kill.
Yo, get her.
Leona.
Get her.
Leona. My gosh. Being killed by the Jhin. Hey, it was a trade.
So why did Vincent not go after the Jhin under the turret right there?
The what? Say that one more time?
The Jhin, like Vincent, he backed off of the Jhin when Jhin was low health and Jhin was under the turret.
I want to say that Vincent was very low health there, and he wasn't?
No, the wave wasn't pushing into their tower.
That's more right.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of health right there. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm gonna be so honest.
We have a league player standing beside us who is giving us a little bit of insight on what's going on.
Hello.
Camera's not on. I'm so sorry.
It's not on. No. You can say hi into my mic real quick if you would like.
Hello.
But like he did say, he was correct there. They didn't have enough minions, so if Vincent did go in and push in, the tower would have started attacking him, doing more damage, and he probably would have died before the Jhin.
But that's true.
Yeah. Oh, a Vex ult coming out through mid, not going to feed off of that, I guess.
Lots of people in mid right now.
It did hit. Once again, the minions.
The
He
minions.
was too far behind tower.
You had like...
So really, we gotta watch these minion waves.
These minion waves, I hate learning about the waves in League of Legends, because there's a good wave that you can set up for your bot lane, but then there's also a bad wave that you can set up for your bot lane, and I'm just like, I don't know. Just kill the minions, bruh. Like, I don't care.
All I know about my games are kill minions, get gold.
But in the new support pack, you kind of have to like do kill minions, but you have like a certain amount of like, I guess they're called stacks that you can have. So if you just kill minions willy-nilly, you're not giving your like bot lane any gold.
Yeah.
So you can't just keep killing them, but you can help bring the damage down so it is easier for them.
Yeah. Oh.
This is so interesting.
We really
I love the top lane.
Oh, bot. It looks like the wave is pushing into our turret right now in bot lane.
Yes, they got a good push in here. From
We moved the mouse.
again. We keep moving the mouse here. And we're back. Leona trying to go in for an engage. Karma setting off her shield. Top lane. This is so boring, dude. Why do we keep getting directed up here?
They're fighting something.
They're not doing anything.
They're poking.
Yeah. Like our league player just said, not, top is just traits. Here we go. Something? Nope.
We're back here.
Oh, here it is.
Get him.
Malphite.
Get him. Get him.
Two ults coming out. And then here comes our Euphrates coming in.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Euphrates coming in for the clutch.
Bro, Malphite runs so weird.
Malphite is a jump scare, dude.
That
You
is
see Malphite coming
crazy.
straight for you. You can't do anything. You can cry.
You can cry.
Cry.
No.
But it seems like our bot lane is having a little bit of struggle here, trying to get the minions off of our tower and the Jhin and the Karma. But here comes a Leona stun, doing some damage. But Vincent is also taking a lot of damage, but doing more, and is probably going to die from that burn.
But Leona Leona's backing off.
And we get a Jhin ult here that we don't get to see the other end of the Jhin ult.
It looks like it missed,
But
though. It didn't quite hit Leona.
is fine. So crazy.
Bro.
Why did League just give us Jhin and not the ult? Jin Zhao, it's the second time we've seen him today. He's not doing that much.
He's just
he did get that kill on to Ivy earlier in the game, but
That's
we haven't
true.
really- he's just feeding.
He's just partying in the jungle, man.
Pretty much what all Jin Zhaos do. They go and help out a couple of times, but they want to make sure they get their camps.
Yeah.
That's just Jin Zhao. I think he's probably about to go in and fight.
engaging.
Here, mid lane, 3 of Northeastern coming in, but Southern Miss able to get away. Beautiful timing.
Beautiful. Looks like top lane's struggling with the wave approaching, like hitting the tower. They've already approached.
This is. I hate the top lane. Anyways, I will say that every single time I play this game, I hate the top lane. But
Get out.
Never mind.
Okay, never mind.
They're doing some damage down here. Leona is a little bit late to the party, but she's coming in.
Hey, she arrived at least, you know.
She's showing up.
Oh, Vincent, get out. Yep.
There it is. Vincent killing those 2 minions. Not letting Northeastern to push as much as they can.
Yeah.
Now we're back to where we started.
It looks like Vincent is very squishy and is kind of risking his own life to get kills on the other team.
He wants to be fed. He wants to feed. He's hungry. He's hungry for blood.
But he don't want to be a feeder.
Nope. He's not really feeding. He's had like 2 times. But he's got a lot of kills.
But he has really low health right now.
Yeah,
so he is playing it more safe.
Would not be the best time to go and back since there are 2 of the other team on the tower. So it's just probably best for him to fight and
Vi is ganking.
We missed the top engage. We missed the top engage, but we also have a bot engage.
And when we're losing
Leona and
and we lost them.
But up in the top lane,
we did win.
Trade.
It looks like we got a trade,
We did get a trade. We lost our Malphite, but Vi got the.
And Vi is pushing the tower on top lane right now, evening it out.
Yes, evening it out here. Very good. Doing some damage, getting the tower down enough, just so that when our top laner does come back up, they could do some more damage.
And it looks like mid is losing their lane right now. A little bit.
Losing
A little bit. They lost some bars on the turret.
Plates. They're called plates.
They've lost some plates on the turret.
Yeah.
And that's what I count as losing.
These are little grubs.
Okay, and
They do
Oh yeah, they like run down the lane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you start attacking the tower, you have some grubs. They will come up to the tower and they will start doing some damage.
Oh yeah. Those
They're little
things.
cute little things.
I was about to say they were ugly.
Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of fight, but Malphite is slowly getting away.
It looks like Malphite has a lot less health than
The Cinder
Nodus.
killing the Vi at the grubs pit and then causing the other team to actually get the grubs.
Really?
Yes.
Crazy.
They had a good engage
But-
there. We didn't get to see it.
But why was Syndra killing them and not Xin Zhao? Xin
Cause
Zhao's just partying, I guess.
I'm gonna be so real with you. I know we have one of our GAs casting this or like moving the camera around, but it's really throwing me off. But why it
Oh,
is
we
Nasus-
have
Nasus
League.
is actually going in and fighting the other minions here up in the top lane, preventing another wave of minions to go up there. So Malphite has to fight here, and Nasus is actually in a really bad situation.
Oh,
Vincent getting another kill here. Leona trying to go in for the engage to get Vincent another kill on this.
Oh,
Jhin.
it looks
Doing
like
a
we're
lot of
doing it.
damage, but not enough.
oh, Xin Zhao's hovering, and so is the Syndra in the jungle, though. So he can't really do much.
Yeah. It was going to be a fight down in the bot lane, but they can't do anything. Malphite here. So Nasus is just taking these minions and healing off of them. So this is such a really petty move out of the Nasus, I want to say, because he's just sitting there feeding, getting gold, getting health, and then the Malphite can't do anything. So the Malphite is just feeding off of the Nasus gold. So the top lane is doing essentially nothing.
Huh.
Yes. We're
Oh,
getting a Jhin ult
no.
here, killing the Leona. Nasus is off of the Malphite's minions, but we're having a Xin Zhao Vi interaction.
Oh, we've got
Xin
some
Zhao
killing.
very low. Actually, a lot of Northeastern is very low. Vi getting the shutdown on Xin Zhao, but Jhin is so low that Vi can just go in and unfortunately getting killed by Jhin.
Yeah.
Another bot lane. Either Vincent can go and clean up, but he doesn't have any minions, so it's not going to be possible for him. Of course, here we are in the mid lane. Mid lane is losing a little bit, I will say. But,
And so,
look at this.
So look at oh.
and he's dead.
Well, I mean, Malphite did corner him under the turret, though. So
I don't know what Nasus is doing. I think he got bored, so he's probably just going in and fighting and doing what he needs to.
Nasus is just here for the vibes, man.
Nasus is here for the vibes. Nasus is actually ahead in CS, so the Malphite needs to kind of get some gold here by killing the minions. So Nasus, that push that Nasus did was giving him good CS, but he lost tower in return.
It looks like we're
Oh, and here's Nasus again with an ult onto the Malphite, doing a lot of damage. Malphite not doing anything, and Nasus killing the Malphite.
Nasus also. I'm assuming that was his ult, but he had a lot of health there.
Yeah, but his ult makes him big and strong and a lot of health.
Yeah. It looks like our mid laner. So it looks like our mid laner is down in kills against their mid laner, or against Syndra. Vex.
We're gonna have another fight here in the bot lane. Leona going in for the stun, doing some damage. Vincent taking the kill onto Karma. They can't push this Jhin since they have no minions, but
Oh, now they have
are now coming up.
minions.
In the mid lane, Syndra is doing a little bit of damage onto Ivy. The bot lane is gonna take tower here.
That is a great comeback from bot lane after being killed and pushed a lot.
Yeah. That's the whole reason why we have a jungle. The jungle came in just the right time to pick off that Karma, so the Jhin had to back off. And since they didn't have their jungler with them, there was no like counteract that they could do.
We
so
love
the
a good
tower
jungle.
just had to go.
We love a good jungler. Oh, we got a
Right here,
ooh,
Leona-
good fight. Well, we're probably gonna die. Yeah,
Leona
no.
is going to die. She picked the wrong battle on that one.
She really did pick that battle though,
But
which
yeah,
is crazy.
Xin Zhao is actually in Southern Miss's jungle, and Vi can't do anything because she kind of needs to go back.
Yeah.
But it seems that Southern Eastern is actually at a higher advantage here. than
Northeastern?
Southern East. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing up my words.
It's fine.
Northeastern. Thank you. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
fixing me.
I'm just double checking we're on the same page, talking about the same people.
But Northeastern, I think I just combined Southern Miss and Northeast. I don't know.
Yep.
But Northeastern, they're actually, they're winning. They have more gold. They have more kills. Southern Miss is actually trying to combat that by going and taking some towers. But fights like this where Jinzhao comes in and does a lot of damage, killing Vincent, and they can't kill the Jinzhao because Karma comes in and saves them. Malphite coming in and cleaning up the Jinzhao, but is running away since Karma and Syndra are doing a lot of damage to him. But can Leona come in? No, she cannot. Now Karma's just gonna run after Leona has done so much damage to her. That's really funny.
Oh my lord, look at that health on that dude.
Unfortunately, Nasus is crazy busted and does a lot of damage and can do a lot of healing. Vi is getting taken down.
Oh,
but
he's
the
gonna get taken down by the
tower will
turret.
Kill him, giving that kill to Euphrates.
So it's looking like this is a losing battle for Southern Miss right now.
It seems like it's very, basically, just as Ivy gets taken down by this Karma, it seems like Southern Miss is not playing as a team. They're kind of just breaking off and doing what they need to. Though they're getting some really good picks off and they're able to keep their ground. They're kind of leaving other lanes open and letting Northeastern come in and clean up.
It looks like we're going to get a big push down mid lane from Northeastern right now.
Yes, it looks like it's going to be a pretty big one. Southern Miss is actually up and ready to fight here, but Jinzhao taking down Vincent. And Leona can't do anything. Vi coming in here to prevent the Leona from dying. And then a Jindal is coming out, doing a lot of damage to the Vi. And NACE is taking the kill.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is 2 players off of our Southern Miss team that are dead
and
right now.
is coming down to hurt the Leona, but of course, because Nasus is Nasus, he was able to kill her.
I feel like he gets his ult really fast.
It's very possible he does. I don't know his time range on it, but
I don't know either, but just the amount that I've seen it just feels like it comes up very rapidly, which
what did he build?
he built.
It can come back.
I don't know.
Yes, maybe if I don't know if we can see it here. Yes, we can. On this top corner, you can see how fast the ultimate is coming out. So on Nasus, the top left,
Top left corner.
on the sidebar where you see the players' names, if you look at the Nasus profile and you look at the top left, there's a circle and then a little thing that's filling up. That's his ultimate.
That is almost back.
It's almost back.
So that comes and goes really fast.
There are some ultimates that do take a really long time to come back, but there are some that like Lux. Hers, if you keep leveling up her ultimate and you build something that goes towards her ultimate, it can come back every 20 seconds.
Wow.
Maybe even less than that.
Wow. So you're saying that he probably built to get his ultimate back faster?
Based on his kit, I don't think so.
So that might just be the natural.
Nasus. Here we go, a fight in the jungle. Vi taking down the Syndra, going in and taking down the Karma, but she's able to get away.
Ooh.
Is trying to do a lot of damage on the Jinzhao, but he is just a little bit tanky here. 3 people fighting him, and he is not dying. Karma killing off the Malphite.
What?
And then USM is trying to run away, but they can't. Vincent trying to do some damage, but is taken down by the Jinzhao. And now we just have 4 little Vex down.
Oh, it looks like there's going to be a Gnosis Vex engage in the bot lane.
Yeah. So, Northeastern is playing really well here. They're getting really good fights. They're playing really good champions.
And they're all really tanky.
They're somewhat tanky. I keep hitting my mouth.
They feel tanky.
They're a little tanky. Not too tanky. Jin and Karma aren't really tanky characters, but Jinzhao can be a little bit tanky as he is building, I think, a tank item right there.
Oh, there's his ult right there.
There's his ultimate. And of course, Nasus is also a little bit tanky. Red team or Northeastern is getting the Baron here, so that does give him a higher chance to push and essentially get the win here. But I want to say throughout this entire game, I don't think... Oh, they did. The teams have gotten dragons, but I haven't seen them get a dragon. I don't know why.
It's like they got like 1.
Southern Miss has 1, and Northeastern has 1.
Oh, I've only seen this or somebody get one. That's the only time I saw it.
I don't think I didn't see it. I was probably dozing off, but here they are actually as I'm saying
Oh.
it, getting dragon.
Northeastern's listening to us. That's all I can say.
Yeah, they got Chemtech here, which is it's okay. It's okay.
Woohoo.
But,
Looks like Karma's pushing mid right now with Jin.
Jin Zhao having another fight here, getting taken down by the Vi,
Ooh.
and Jin and Karma have to do something here.
Is Malphite gonna go after Karma?
Karma is probably going to be the last pick for them, and they're going to take off Jin. He's really, really low,
Ooh,
and
we
he
got
gets
him.
killed by the Malphite. Syndra coming up behind the Malphite to do some damage, but
Run!
Malphite is just walking away.
Run!
Bye-bye, Malphite.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It looks like Syndra and Karma are gonna push mid then, and Vex is gonna greet them at the tower.
There's the fleeing.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Vex, they were using that against Nasus,
Yes.
Nasus, like, in the bottom lane, Nasus. I'm double checking I'm saying these names right.
You're getting them right.
Mostly.
But, yeah. Northeastern is at a higher advantage here since they have more towers taken down.
Yeah.
They have Baron, and I think maybe one or two of them have died with Baron. Two of them died with Baron. It was the Jin and the Jin Zhao. So 3 of them still have Baron buff, which goes essentially on to the minions and makes them a little bit stronger. And it's just all about the Southern Mist being able to defend this.
Yeah, I mean, hope is not
Now
lost.
going in for an engage and just taking down the first inhibitor. Jin coming in with the ult, not doing much damage, just Southern Mist is trying to get a pick here. Karma is being affected. Syndra is gonna die here.
Oh, nope, Syndra
Nope.
got some health back.
Nope. Malphite unfortunately is killed.
Is this going to be a pentakill for Northeastern? Or a ace? Or is it an ace? Or a team kill?
A team kill probably, but
Went
our
through a lot of terms.
entire team is dead.
Team kill.
Yes, it was a team kill, team wipe, but Vincent did get 1 kill as he was going down. I did see that.
You know, you want to go down fighting.
And they did go down fighting, and that is for sure.
Well, with the 33-17 chance, the Southern Miss, you know, they put up a good showing, but unfortunately Northeastern just pulled through. Good job, Northeastern. It was a really good game.
Yeah, they took the first game.
Yeah, I mean, Syndra, who do we think was like MVP in this one?
I have to say, Nasus.
Really?
Nasus
Honest,
did a lot he did a lot there.
if I were USM, I would be banning Nasus. But I don't know if that's the good thing to do. I don't know.
They have to really think about it logically if they do ban the Nasus, which is highly possible, but I've seen them in the past not ban a character they have been like upset with playing against, because there is a chance that the team won't play them in the second game.
Or they know more about how they play that character, so then they can try to.
Counteract it.
Yeah.
Play a character that counters that character. So, I think we're gonna go into a little bit of an intermission for right now. We'll be back.
Yep.
And we'll go into game 2, Southern Miss versus Northeastern.
And we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. 1 second.
We're getting a 1 second.
Yeah, what's happening?
But honestly, it was a really good game
was a
from
great
Northeastern. I enjoyed watching that.
So describe a character and let me figure it out.
Describe a character. Okay. Birdman with soldiers.
Azir.
Fox lady.
Ari.
Old fluffy dude with goggles.
Heimerdinger.
Yes. Dude that has little turret things.
Heimerdinger.
That's the same guy.
Yeah, he has little turrets.
What about the guy? Is there like a? Oh, I think we are ready to go to intermission
We'll
now.
continue this game later.
My mouth is full.
Welcome back. We are back, and we're going straight into the bands here for the second game against Northeastern.
Hello, guys.
Who's eating food?
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Are we on the side of blue or red?
And
No.
we.
I'm gonna say we're on the side of red because we did get a Seraphine ban here.
And last game they did ban Seraphine.
Yes,
that makes
Seraphine
sense.
is our support player's #1 character.
Until told differently,
Yes.
we will assume that. And we got a Jin ban, so I'm assuming we're red.
Yeah. So yeah. They usually put the names up at the top. I don't know why they didn't do it this time. But yeah, I'm gonna say
happens.
Northeastern is on the side of blue, Southern Miss on the side of red.
That is what I am assuming as well. Oh, we might have an Amumu ban. Okay.
Yes, Amumu attacking our tank, not our tank player, our jungle.
Woohoo.
I somehow got into the mindset
A
of,
Syndra
oh,
ban. Are they gonna ban last game's comp?
possible.
Possible. Oh, we got a Vi
typical.
ban.
That's another good ban, as our jungler did really well in the Vi the first game.
True.
Good engages. Jarvan.
Jarvan ban. Knew that one was coming.
Definitely knew that was coming since
Yeah.
everybody plays Jarvan.
Woohoo. I don't play him.
Oh, Jinx being taken from Southern Miss.
Wow.
Wow.
What is our bot lane gonna pick?
Who knows? Oh,
Is that our bot lane picking Zach?
nope. That's probably our jungle.
I was like, I don't think he is a bot lane character.
Zach?
Yeah.
I call him Booger Man.
Isn't there a character that makes like a forest?
You were talking about Ivern.
I'm glad you knew who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a main character in the Arcane.
Zaya?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. Jinx. Jinx and Vi is an Arcane.
Oh, but that's the lady I thought was a main character in Arcane, because in like the cover photo, it looks like she has that color hair or something. I don't know. We got a Rakan.
So Zaya and Rakan are a couple.
Ooh.
Zaya is the bot lane, while Rakan is the support character.
We're having a little bit of a romance in the bot lane today.
I am seeing Lulu, and I'm about to lose my mind.
As in, we love Lulu or we hate
I
Lulu?
love Lulu. Hands down, she's my favorite character.
But to
if I
play
see-
against.
So sad.
That's a sigh. That was a big sigh.
I love Lulu, and we got a Lulu this game. Yes.
Oh,
People don't
wizard
believe
thing.
me when I say Lulu is one of the best.
Oh, we have like a
Heckram.
yeah.
I don't know what he is. I
Looks
cannot
like
tell you.
Looks like a graveyard guy. Doesn't he carry around the chains, or
I don't think so.
we'll see when we get in game.
No, I think he carries on around like a little thing and he beats people.
Oh, I
Whacks
thought
them.
he was like I don't know. I'll have to look into it later. More for the guessing game.
Who has? Should start doing. Who is like a little scarecrow looking guy?
I don't know.
Fiddlesticks. Jax.
Oh, what about who's the jester guy?
That is Shaco.
What about Fish Boy?
Fizz.
Yeah.
So we got a Jax here. That's another. It's a pretty good top laner, if I had to say. Probably one of the best top laners.
Jax is a top laner?
Jax is a top laner.
See, I always assumed he was a jungle.
Nope. I don't know if you could play him jungle. You probably can, but he's mostly in top lane.
Cool.
I'm playing with like Velcro and I.
He whacks you with a big stick.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's not a stick, it's a lamppost. And he just like spins it around.
And then he like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it.
On to the band. Southern Miss banning Silas.
Hmm.
I think this is Southern Miss. I
This
wish was
really looks
clarified
like
to
Southern
us.
Miss.
I think
Because,
it's Southern Miss.
okay, why would Northeastern ban Jin and Syndra?
That is such a good question, but I've seen it happen. They
Okay.
ban their own champs.
You know, why not troll?
Hey, you saw the NACE in the last game and how he was going behind the turret to kill the minions. That's a little
true.
bit of a troll move there.
Yeah.
So I think her name is Shyvana. That's not Shyvana. Shyvana's the dragon lady. This is Sejuani.
A Viking lady?
She's like on a little steed. I don't know exactly what it is. I cannot tell you. I know one of her skins, she's on like a little poro. Do you know what a poro is?
I do not.
In League of Legends, we have this fluffy little ball, and it's called a poro.
Oh, I do know what that is actually.
I feel I'll pull up a photo for you later.
That's that like fluffy little white guy, right?
Kind of.
With like horns, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Southern Miss banning Talon and Northeastern banning Diana.
Do we play Diana?
I don't know if we have a Diana here.
Because it looks like a Mumu. I'm not about to out who they play.
What are you talking about?
Well, they already know they play a Mumu, and then
Poro.
yeah, I've seen that guy.
cute.
Yeah.
But we're on to the picks here. Southern Miss picking Malzahar, which is a mid laner. Ooh, mid laner.
I've never seen that guy before in my life.
He's crazy. I don't like playing against him. He has a lot of range on him, and I think Malzahar has like little tiny creatures that go and like attack you.
Huh.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a LeBlanc on the screen, and I'm about to lose my mind.
Do we have a faker in the other lobby?
Do we have Faker? Is Faker here?
Is Faker playing on somebody's account?
When did we get Faker?
Does the other school have Faker on their roster?
No, but we did get a LeBlanc pick here. It's kind of a tongue twister. She's crazy busted.
Oh, we got
But
Poppy.
Poppy? Where is this Poppy gonna go?
That was a big question mark from you.
Yeah, because I'm like, is this Poppy top? I think this is a Poppy top Hecarim jungle. Which,
Isn't Hecarim a support?
Hecarim is a jungle.
Oh,
No.
I'm thinking of,
Lulu is the support. 100% Lulu, that's her only role.
so LeBlanc is
LeBlanc is, oh no, LeBlanc is mid lane.
LeBlanc is mid.
LeBlanc is mid.
Jinx is ADC or bottom lane.
Yes.
So it has to be Poppy top.
I feel like it's Poppy top, but
Is
I
Poppy
might be wrong and I might be being flamed in the comments.
Is Poppy a top laner though?
Wait, more jungle?
More top.
More top, but then what about Jax? Because Jax is also a top laner, but
I've seen Jax in the jungle.
why are we so confusing with our picks here today?
At least we have a couple on screen.
We do have a couple, and they have matching skins.
Oh, they're so cute.
And you know their back animations? I wonder if we can catch one of their back animations. When they back together, they do like a little emote together, and it's so cute.
That is really cute.
They're really cute.
Hey, we're back on the screen. Hey guys.
Hi. So we have they're about to pick their champions, and then they're gonna go into the 3-minute specters delay. Spectator.
So we have a whole like 5 minutes to talk to you guys.
Yes.
Shall we play our game?
Yes, we should play our game.
And I've blanked on every single lead character.
Before we play the game, we need to talk about their comp real quick.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Because I believe guess we're having a little bit of trouble here. But I believe this is probably going to be a very interesting game. As we I kind of forgot their comp, but Isaiah Rakan pick here is actually really good, as they do work really well together. Rakan is a very good engage support. He's not a tanky type of support, but he does engage really well, and he can give Zaya good openings. Then we have Malzahar, who's a really good mid laner, does look good distance, has the little minions. You know? There's Malzahar has this one skin where he's like a bee, and he has like little bees that walk around. It's so cute.
That is really cute.
Yes. And then of course we know Mordekaiser. I don't know if Mordekaiser is going to be jungle. I really don't know. I'm really bad at knowing where people go.
I've seen Mordekaiser middle a lot though.
Mord mid.
Mord mid.
Mord mid.
Hey,
No,
it
I
would
highly
be
doubt it.
it would be a unique play though.
For Southern Miss, a team that just lost their first game, they're going straight into Mord mid.
I mean, it could be.
No, I don't think so.
I have seen it before, not in high comp, but you know,
Low elo.
yeah,
My favorite place to be. Low elo. Troll Central.
literally.
I don't play ranked. What are you doing?
I do like making faces. It's kind of fun. It's just fun.
Mog at the camera. Anyways.
Okay.
But on the side of Northeastern, we do also have another crazy comp, as Jinx and Lulu are they work pretty well together. Lulu has those abilities where she can speed up Jinx, put a shield on Jinx, and then
Ruh-roh.
do some damage.
Ruh-roh.
But Lulu can also prevent the enemy team from doing things, while one of her abilities does damage onto the enemy team, and one of I think it's her W. I know for 100% it's her W. Polymorphs. Do you know what a polymorph is?
I do not.
Polymorph, whenever she activates it onto a champion, it makes them like a little tiny creature that walks around, and they can't do anything. They just walk around.
That's very fun.
But it's only for like a couple of seconds, and it actually is really good for like when an engage happens. Lulu can polymorph, and then it prevents the engage from going further. So people can get away. Or
Interesting.
set up for a kill.
So, could you polymorph someone that's like your enemy and then kill them?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Let's say in a scenario we have Jinx, Lulu, and then the other team is like, let's just say Xayah and Rakan. The game that we're about to experience.
Right.
Let's say the Rakan goes in for an engage, Lulu polymorphs, causing the Rakan engage to kind of be null. It can set up Jinx to come in and kill the Rakan, and then we can go after the Xayah.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. But also, it's really good for if a jungler just comes up and, like, Lulu can just polymorph the little jungle, and they can go away.
That makes sense. So,
That's why I love Lulu.
that does beg the question of will we see a lot of ganks in the bot lane since we have that possibility?
There is a high possibility that you will see a little bit more ganks in the bot lane, so they can kind of get that polymorph out of the way, and then they can go in for the kill.
Oh.
But you also need to know that Lulu's ultimate is also a really good way to prevent engages. So we might see probably a little bit more, but also a little bit less.
Okay.
A little mid.
Because I mean, my mindset would be if I were a jungler and I knew that they could polymorph me, I probably wouldn't gank there and would rather gank mid lane or top lane.
It's probably better for the jungler going against a Lulu to go for the Lulu.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Lulu, if you get her ultimate out the way, then anyone else that comes in to try to help out, they won't get ulted.
That makes sense.
Her ultimate, I don't know if I stated this, her ultimate when activated, it sets like a ring around a person that she ults. It's like the team name that she ults. She can even ult herself.
Right.
And it makes them bigger, and anyone in the vicinity of this person gets knocked up.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's really good for preventing like engages.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I keep hitting this microphone.
Whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack.
But if let's say like I don't even know who's on the other team in like our team. Let's say a Mordekaiser comes after a Lulu. Ults her. Do you know what a Mordekaiser ult is?
Yes. It's like the little other dimension thing.
Yeah. So if my Mordekaiser just comes up and ults her, what's she gonna do? Polymorph? You're in his ultimate.
Yeah.
You can't really do much there.
Yeah.
So Lulu does have her ups and her downs. Just really depends on how you play her. Some people play her to be really squishy, which is how you should play Lulu. I like to play Lulu ADC.
like Lulu tank or like,
She does a lot of damage. She plays like a bot laner.
but she's squishy.
Not if I build her the other way.
Okay.
You can build her to be squishy. You can build her to be fast and be able to move around. But I like to build her. It's called Machine Gun Lulu. That's what we call it.
Okay.
So it makes her her auto quicker. It makes her Q quicker, and she does a lot of damage.
Slay.
But that's kind of like throwing in the bot lane if you do play Machine Gun Lulu. So I only play it with my friends. Yeah.
What I've learned recently is that you're supposed to build Misfortune's auto attack. I did not know that. I always thought, Matt, you were supposed to build Misfortune in physical damage.
Some champs in the bot lane they do a lot more in auto attacks than they do in their abilities. So Xayah, she does a lot more damage in auto attacks.
Okay.
Her E, I think, is like she sends her feathers back. That just roots them and does some damage on the way back. It can do really well, like if you need to get that final kill. But you'll probably see Vincent just going straight for just taking damage, for just hitting as many people as he can so he can get them low.
So then, do you think that we'll see some like more items geared towards crit strike and speed?
Yes, that's essentially what you'll see.
Okay.
Build for Xayah. I think a little bit with Jinx. Jinx passive is like her passive is actually whenever she kills people, she gets speedy. But her auto is essentially linked with her Q. So she just switches weapons. Did you know that?
I think I've seen it, yeah.
So her first weapon is kind of like a little like a machine gun, and her second one is like a little. I don't know what it's called.
Is it like the rocket
rocket.
gun?
It's like
So yeah,
But she also has that big rocket. That's her ultimate.
I've been shot with some rockets.
But if you build towards attack speed and attack damage, crit strike, you will see that she does a lot more damage in the down.
I know that Jinx is pretty like good end game. Like she just does a lot of damage, and it's kind of like if she's squishy, but she does a lot of damage, is what I've seen.
Yeah. Most bot lane characters that you see that do a lot of damage with their auto attacks, they're very squishy, and you really just want to build them to be quick and can move around fast.
But I have also seen some Misfortune builds that are like, I know I keep going back to Misfortune, but I have
Play Misfortune.
sometimes. I don't really play. Oh, nope, we're not heading into it yet.
We're about to be in a couple seconds. I want to say 20 seconds.
Yep. But I have seen that like they kind of do build her to have more health, or maybe she just naturally gains health as she levels up.
As you level up, you do gain more health. And
Okay.
you gain more XP.
Do we get to see the skins this time?
Can we see the skins?
Production, do we get to see the skins?
Please.
Skins? Skins, besties? No, we're shaking our heads. We're shrugging. We're pointing.
Sadly, our Xayah and our Rakan do not have magic skins.
That's so rude of them. Oh,
We saw it for a split second. It was there.
it was. Sure. We'll just say it was.
Rakan Ignite is crazy.
What's crazy about that?
Sword. And we're removing our time controls.
Time controls. And objective timers. We're adding objective timers.
Objective timers.
No, objective last
one?
last one. Nope.
Last one.
No. We missed
So
objective
close.
timers.
So close. We almost had it. Oh, we're actually getting an engage here
Friend.
by the Poppy jungle. We got a Poppy jungle.
I guess we just won't have our objective
Poppy jungle?
timers.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm tweaking. It's Poppy top. Hecarim jungle, LeBlanc mid, and then we have. Oh yeah, like I always said, Poppy top.
Oh yeah.
We have a Poppy top, Hecarim mid, Hecarim jungle. Sorry.
Can we at least move the mouse out of the mini map?
We'll get there eventually. Seems like we're gonna have a little bit of a gauge here.
Oh, like to the left. Nope, to the left.
We're missing an entire fight here. We don't know what's happening.
right
Jinx
there.
got
Yep,
ignited.
thank you.
Rakan is going after the Jinx. Jinx is at 1 HP.
Ooh, can we?
Young talent going for the kill. Nope.
Looks
Just
like.
gonna back off. So unfortunate that they missed that.
Does Lulu have a fish skin?
Yeah, she's a little. That's her pool party skin. I love that skin. I think
That
I
is
don't have that one.
that is a crazy skin though.
Here we go. Top lane. Mordekaiser almost dead.
Oh,
Killed by Poppy. First blood.
that was really close though.
Look how low this bot lane is.
Okay,
That first engage fight there was. It can make or break this bot lane right now.
a reminder for everybody. We
No knockup.
are red.
We are red side. We are red
I
side.
just want to remind everybody that we are in fact red side.
Yes.
Because I have to remind myself as well.
Lulu going in, trying to get a little bit of hit off the Rakan. Nothing. Lulu slowing young talent
Ooh.
and Jinx killing Vincent.
The bot lane's gonna be a hard lane to win this time.
I think it's going to be a pretty even fight. I feel as though once Xayah and Rakan start leveling up and doing better and getting items, they will definitely get some kills here, but Jinx is killing our Rakan.
But the question is, will they be able to level up and get the gold to get the items?
But we did get a trade there. Rakan did kill the Lulu.
That is true.
Yes.
But as the game goes further,
Yes.
will Northeastern's bot lane level faster than our bot lane simply because they're getting more kills and more gold and more items?
It is very, very possible.
No, of course.
It
We're
all
going to prevent that.
depends on CS and who's getting more CS and who's actually like engaging in fights. Because right now, the bot lane is very even in CS.
Right.
So it's just depending on who can do the most.
That makes sense.
Mordekaiser pushing off this Poppy for the best as Mordekaiser is ahead. Rakan going in for the airborne, getting Lulu in the sky, but she's backing off. I love that Lulu skin. I really wish, I think I had that one. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
That's a really goofy
the
Lulu
block
skin.
Going in for an engage as Hecarim tries to come up, but they can't do anything off of that as Malzahar, I think, flashes. Did he flash? No, no flash. He just got away. We have our Xayah doing a little bit of damage here, trying to get Poppy off of her, rooting her and stopping her, but Hecarim is coming down to engage. Here comes Euphrates to do a little bit of damage. Hecarim killing one, can't get his Jinx. Rakan getting the Lulu, and now it's just Hecarim down in the bot lane with a low Jinx. You okay over there?
I'm having a great time. This game is
This game is fun.
this game is fun.
This game
Oh.
is so much fun.
Oh.
Oh!
That was a crazy shield
But
from
Jinx.
Jinx.
Does get killed as Rakan ignites her.
Yeah.
So it was a trade.
Good trade. Good trade.
It was a trade.
good trade. Good trade.
Good trade. But
I think
Rakan did have a bounty on him, so Jinx definitely got some money off of that.
that's very
But
sad.
I think Rakan also got some money too.
So it looks like Lulu is 0-2 right now.
She died a couple of times, yes.
But so is Zine?
Jinx.
No, the red hair girl with the hood.
Xayah.
Xayah. That's her
Xayah
name.
is Vincent. She's a little bit more busted late game. We'll just see how she does. She, of course, needs to build for attack speed and attack damage. So let's see how that works.
But how can one be busted late game if they can't win in the early game?
League of Legends. I don't know how else to explain that to you.
Okay. I figure because I'm
So you know Kale.
yes.
Kale is pretty weak in the beginning. She has to be close range to do any sort of damage.
Right.
And then as soon as she hits her first ultimate, she starts gaining a little bit of range on her kit.
So does Xayah have something like something that works similar to that?
She just gains a more attack speed and a more attack damage as she levels up.
Okay.
So you'll see right now she's doing a little bit of damage and she's a little slow, but right now she doesn't have any boots. Once she gets those attack speed boots, you will see her like speed progressively increase.
So Could it be a risk to play these characters that are not very good in the early game?
As long as you play safe early game and you can get those picks off and you have a good jungler to come in and help out, which our Malzahar is down by the LeBlanc,
Damn.
and she does get away. I thought the tower would have killed her there.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, it's just you have to play safe and you have to get some good picks and you need to have a good jungler.
Okay. That makes sense. Because if you're weak early game, then in theory you could be feeding the other team to be stronger than you.
You just need to play safe. You need to
Yeah.
be able to get those minions, get that CS, get that gold, and have a really good fight here. Rakan trying to
Ooh.
go in for an engage, trying to kill this Lulu, but gets killed by the Lulu, which is a very interesting thing to see.
It looks like our jungler's going in
Lulu
though.
is so low, but our team cannot do anything. Euphrates dying. I think that
Oh.
was the Jinx ult.
Who is this horseman again?
That is Hecarim.
Hecarim is horseman?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yes, Malzahar going out with a suppressed, not doing any damage to LeBlanc, and
That's
it's actually
crazy.
having to flee off of her. Jinx going under tower, Xayah trying to do something here.
Wait.
Rakan coming in for the knockup, but Jinx killing Vincent here.
Wow.
Then we have our just low Lulu walking around and Hecarim backing off, taking off that ward. Bot lane struggling.
And bot lane does not look like they're having fun, but their jungle was also camping there for a bit. So
Just a bit. He was there ready to set up for an engage because I don't think our team was pushed up enough for a good engage, but we did see that our team, Euphrates, was going in for an engage.
he did.
Or going in for some support to our team. And so the Hecarim did come down to help out. It is also 100% possible that Hecarim came there to kill the bot lane so they can go in for drag.
That makes sense. It looks like no one's going for drag right now.
Fortunately, they didn't have a perfect setup for dragon. So they did have to back off and get a little bit of health back. Knock up from Rakan here onto the Lulu, doing a little bit of damage. Jinx trying to take some of these minions out, but actually are going straight for the Xayah. Jinx doing a lot of damage to Rakan, killing the Rakan, and now here we are at Void Grubs. Hecarim, I think, ulting off of that.
I mean, we do have a lot of our team on grubs right now. Or I think it's just two people,
need the grubs.
but they do need the grubs.
They need the grubs. The other team does not need the grubs.
Oh, we are 10-3 right now in terms of league percentage or whatever.
I'd like to point out you were 100% right. Jax is in jungle.
Yeah.
I did not notice that. I thought Mord is a jungler, but I guess I was completely wrong. Mord gonna kill the Poppy here.
Yeah. Mord. What I've seen is that Mord can be jungle.
We're gonna have a good engage.
Ooh, are we
Lulu
gonna?
ult. Are we gonna be able to kill the Jinx here? Shut down by
And
the Xayah.
Vincent is still alive and on 1
for the
HP.
Lulu. Yeah.
That is crazy.
So Xayah's ult, it makes her invulnerable. She goes up in the sky and she shoots a bunch of feathers out. So she's invulnerable, she's shooting feathers, and then her E pulls all those feathers back, doing a lot of damage.
Oh, so you really want to combo that together is what I'm hearing.
You want to keep that E up, so when you do ult, you're able to get a lot of damage off of that.
That makes sense.
Euphrates backing off the LeBlanc.
Nice. Okay.
Looks like she's trying to go for drag, pulling drag out, or we were trying to go for drag and they pulled drag out.
I'm not totally sure what was going on
I don't know.
there.
I think LeBlanc was just trying to pull them off of dragon.
Yeah.
Makes good sense. I don't like LeBlanc.
Who is this fairy lady in mid again?
LeBlanc.
That's LeBlanc.
That's LeBlanc.
She looks like a short little elf lady thing.
That's her skin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at her go.
Oh,
the Malzahar ult wasn't enough to save Ivy there.
oh.
Good engage. Poppy coming in, doing a lot of damage from the tower. Mordekaiser pulling Poppy back in. I don't know what will happen. Maybe Poppy will die. Seems Mordekaiser had to pull off. Our bot lane is very pushed back for Southern Miss, but very pushed up for Northeastern. Mordekaiser did have to back off because Poppy is going going for it. She wants that
Oh.
kill. Do you see her how she's behind the tower?
Yeah, she is.
She wanted something there.
She's out for blood right
We're
now.
gonna get a knock up here from the Rakan, polymorphed by the Lulu. Look how much speed Rakan has right now. So we're getting an ultimate from Hecarim. He didn't
Whoa.
get anything there. He might still go and try to engage the Rakan and the Zaya.
He looks like he's
We're
going
getting
for
another airborne here from the Rakan. Jinx shutting down the Rakan and the Zaya. It's a double kill from Jinx from Northeastern.
it. That was a rough fight to watch.
It was actually a beautiful fight from Northeastern.
That's very true.
Yeah, genuinely like
No.
a really good fight out of them. Hecarim came in, he wasn't able to do much, but it actually pushed back Southern Miss enough so that Jinx could get some kills there.
It was really odd to me how they went behind the tower.
Brady's coming in, killing the Lulu, and the Hecarim for a double kill, but will
True.
he go in and get the Jinx? She's so low.
Oh, it looks like he's backing off of the Jinx actually.
We are fighting up in the top lane. Poppy and Mordekaiser just throwing their little hammers around.
I mean, Mordekaiser is doing some damage on this Poppy.
Mordekaiser's actually playing really well against this Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the top lane from last game with the NACE and the
Right.
Malphite, this is going more in the way of Southern Miss than it is for Northeastern.
That's
But
true.
I want to say
How did we?
Northeastern is actually at more of an advantage in the top lane. They have more CS.
Really?
Yes.
What is CS?
Do you see these little gold numbers right here? That's how many minions you get,
So CS is minions.
basically.
Okay.
Kinda.
Okay.
But Mord is just getting that little ward right there, I guess.
He's beating it up.
Seems like Hecarim is trying to get these void grubs here, but so is Mordekaiser. Here we're gonna have a Rakan knockup, trying to do a little bit of damage onto this Jinx. Jinx doing a lot of damage, getting ulted by
Ooh.
Lulu
Yeah.
and doing so much damage on our bot lane.
And she.
Fortunately, Northeastern is at 10-2 for their Jinx, which means Jinx is a little fed right now. That's going to be a little bit rough on Southern Miss as they do have a fed Jinx, and once Jinx is fed, she can do a lot of damage.
That is painful.
But it's kind of good for Northeastern as they can continue to push the bot lane and gain more gold.
Yeah.
We did lose our tower down in bot lane. I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, it looks like we're having a gank here, but not really. Is it only a gank if jungle gets a kill?
No.
So he would technically be ganking.
This is just a fight that Southern Miss is currently winning.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
The Malzahar actually came down from mid to help out in case it did go south, but they didn't need any help.
That's good. Sending out his minions.
His little minions.
Oh.
Northeastern going up to gank the Mordekaiser top lane. Can't do
Beat him
anything.
up.
He's actually
Beat him up.
doing a lot of
Beat him up.
damage
Beat him up.
to this
Yeah,
Hecarim.
beat him up.
And
Beat
now
him
he's
up.
going straight for the Poppy. The Poppy sending out a
oh,
small
no,
ult.
beat him
Can't
up.
hit the Poppy. Oh, can Poppy engage? Poppy killing
Oh.
Mordekaiser. What a great fight there.
I mean, I think that was like a pretty good,
It was
a trade kind of, but not really.
It's kind of a trade, as we can kind of see our jungle is actually going to the top lane to help clean up, but Poppy does back off. I would say it's kind of a trade. Kind of, not really.
And we have our support hovering in top as well.
Support at this point in the game is just going to run around and help out anybody that they can, since they are currently losing.
Right. Oh, we
Jinx
have a
doing
fight in
lot of
jungle.
damage to Ivy. And
Jinx,
lot
oh,
to
yeah.
the tower. The plates are gone. Mid tower is gone.
That is crazy.
Oh my goodness, Hecarim going in and
Getting
absolutely
slaughtered. Except that he's running away.
because Jinx is there. Jinx is 11-3.
Oh, she's running.
The Rakan
She's running.
And Jinx coming in and killing Euphrates, our Jax jungle player.
It looks like none of our none of our
wait,
players.
wait, wait.
Oh.
Shut down! Shut down! And another shutdown.
Oh, well.
Jinx is crazy.
It looks like none of our Southern Miss team members, players, people can really kill Jinx right now?
Jinx has a current 200 gold bounty, which means as that bounty grows, the more bloodthirsty Southern Miss is going to get.
Yeah.
So right now, she's only had 3 deaths compared to our bot laner that has 6 deaths. And Jinx actually has a high amount of CS. This game, I want to say, is currently a little even. Some people might disagree with me. We do have I actually disagree with myself there. We are currently on the down end. We're losing, not hard,
No, it's
but
not.
looking at the stats here, we are down a good number of golds and a number of
Yeah.
kills. Rakan is dead by the Jinx. Oh,
It's
Jinx
just.
is just absolutely nuking this.
Well, you have the Jinx and the Lulu working really well together as well.
And she's dead.
Woo!
Mordekaiser coming in for that good cleanup.
Let's give Mordekaiser a round of applause for that.
Mordekaiser cleaning that up.
That was
Yeah, I do take back saying that this is an even game. We do have a little bit of a disadvantage as we are down a dragon and a good amount, 7,000 gold.
but at least we know that Jinx is still killable by our team members.
She is still killable. Ooh, and the Poppy
Ooh.
is down by Ivy. What a good suppression from Ivy there.
I mean, we are getting some kills right now.
We are getting a good bit of kills, but right now we did just lose Infernal Drake. So that is going to do a little bit of going to hurt them a little bit.
And how will that hurt Southern Miss?
Infernal Drake has a certain buff. I'm not sure exactly what the buff is. I do not really study my dragons. But if you do want to search it up, you can. But having not many dragons is, it's okay.
Right.
But you want to have drags. You
Yeah.
want to be able to have those certain buffs. There's certain drags that are
Run away.
better for certain characters. So Northeastern is probably going after those drags for a reason.
Run away.
Rakan is currently
Well,
that was a really
I don't know why he was doing the roundabout, not just running.
just to get Hecarim off his back, I guess.
But like, why wasn't he just like?
Because Hecarim can just go straight forward. So if you just kind of loop him for a second, I think he was also just trolling him a bit. Oh, our game was frozen for a second.
It's okay though.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Northeastern taking down mid turret and about to take mid inhibitor,
Ruh-roh.
but they have to back off as our Jax, Mordekaiser, and Xayah are coming down to the mid lane. They will be outnumbered here, fighting against the Jinx, pulling
Let's
Jinx
kill her.
in as
Let's get her.
ults. Jinx is down, but so is Xayah, but
Lulu.
Jax taking the kill on Lulu.
Yeah.
I want to say that was an okay trade.
Mordekaiser mid.
Mordekaiser is not mid.
He's in the mid lane right now.
I hate to break it to you. No. No.
It was worth a shot,
He's probably
guys.
going right back top lane if I had to guess. Yeah, he's going for that Poppy that just backed up.
It was worth a
He's
shot.
going to hang out in his top lane, get those minions that are up there. Euphrates going back, probably buying what he needs.
Oh yeah, gotta buy those items.
Looking at the items for Southern Miss, like we were talking about earlier, Kraken Slayer on this is really good for Xayah as it does help with tank damage. So against tank players, it's pretty good. Does a lot of damage. Rakan going in and having fun with the LeBlanc, but can he get away? Nope. Ulted by the Jinx. That did a lot of damage.
I'm not really sure what Rakan is doing right now.
Rakan is just trying to make a good engage happen for Southern Miss, but he's kind of doing it a little bit too early, and you can see that Southern Miss is kind of like lacking behind and can't feed into that engage.
Right.
But Rakan can also engage and then disengage pretty quickly. I think he was just unable to disengage there.
Right.
Oh, a interesting team fight here. Hecarim going in.
Oh, I
Jinx
think
killing our Mordekaiser. Vincent killing the Hecarim, and we are frozen.
Well, it's looking like a good team fight so far.
It's looking like a good fight, but Southern Miss is also very low.
And we have two basically full health people on the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Predictions. What do you think is going to happen? If
Will
Logic come
Southern
back
Miss
and everyone
win?
is dead.
That would be. What if Baron just kills everybody here?
What if the world just imploded?
What if our computer just died?
People in production actually just put their hands up. They were just like, I don't know.
That was crazy.
Exact same time. That was so funny.
The mouse is working though.
Are you able to click anything on the other
Maybe just
monitor?
like click.
Oh, like you can highlight over characters. Is the game just frozen? So the game is frozen.
Did we hit the pause button perhaps? Do we need to unpause it?
I think a pause button was pressed.
A pause button was definitely pressed. But did we press a pause button, perhaps? Okay, this is a solo Ellen show now, or Bobby Crunch. So I personally think that Southern Miss may not get this because we have two characters that are really high health, and Southern Miss is very low health, as we said. Now, do we think that we're going to get another game out of this? I'm not really sure, honestly. But, you know, League is just a very interesting game within itself, and I think it takes some really smart people to be able to know the characters, the items, and a lot of different...
Hey, Ellen.
Hello?
So we lost.
Really?
Yeah. If you look at the screen,
Yeah.
you can see that Northeastern won this game. Congratulations!
Woohoo!
Jinx doing 46,000 damage.
46,000?
46,000 damage.
What ended up happening was that
Oh, should we pass the mic to give us a summary of the last few minutes? Yeah, come on.
so what ended up happening was that last fight at Baron, Blue won that fight. They took Baron and then they just ran it down mid and ended the game. That's all that happened.
Thank you so much for that recap.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Fortunate for Southern Miss, but really good for Northeastern.
Really good for
game.
Northeastern.
I kind of knew it was going to happen as 3 of Southern Miss characters, our champions, were very low compared to the 2 very high health Northeastern champs.
Now, what do you think this will do for Northeastern's seeding for first place, tied with the other 2 schools?
Depending on how the other 2 school plays, they could still be number 1.
Because we did get a game off of another number 1 seed.
That is very true.
So would you say that Northeastern is perhaps better?
That is all down to the statistics of
The league or something?
NACE. That's all down to the statistics of NACE.
Well-
That's not really for us to determine.
No, of course, but just based off of how our team has performed against them, you might argue that this team maybe plays together better? Maybe...
Our team is very new.
Yes, that's true.
Some of our players are newer to this, so it is very possible that Northeastern does have better communication and has better plays and stuff like that. As this team is very new to each other and new to their gameplays, they're probably just trying to get used to each other, and it was kind of apparent in this game. But
Right.
you could see that they were working together in some fights, and they were able to get some good picks off. There were some good team fights in the first game that did lead them to a couple of good wins.
Yeah.
I would like to say that in the first game, in the first couple of like maybe 10, 15 minutes, you can see that Southern Miss was on the winning end.
Of
But then,
course.
of course, we saw people like NACE completely destroy them.
Yeah, I think if NACE maybe perhaps wasn't as beefy, it could be that we might have turned that around and maybe gotten a win there.
It's 100% possible. If they did win that last fight there, they could have able to get Baron.
That's true.
But I think since they were so low, they would have had to back, and they would have to go back to Baron, which would have caused
Yeah.
another Baron fight.
Yeah.
So it's all depending. We can't really look at what could have happened.
That's
we can't
true.
we don't even know what happened. It just froze.
Yeah.
And we found out that they did lose that fight, in fact. But congratulations, Northeastern. Really good
Congratulations.
fights out of them
Yes.
today. I was actually very impressed. There was one fight that I was really excited for. I can't remember right now, but if you look back in the VOD, you will definitely see I was shocked. But congratulations.
Congratulations, Southern Miss. Good game. They put up a good fight.
They put up a great fight. They were able to hold off for as much as they can. I think the bans and the draft pick was a little bit against them here.
It really was.
As we saw that Jinx get picked and absolutely crush it with 46,000 damage.
Yes.
So, hey,
Well, I think
all we
that's all we got for tonight.
that's all we have for tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow back here.
Not us.
Not us.
Not us.
No stream tomorrow?
Not us. We are not going to.
Oh, no. Well, we will.
What is casted tomorrow? God, definitely not us.
You will see.
We will see Shadow
Shadow.
and Dragon. So,
I mean, I meant
if
us.
you want to see DJ Dragon perform live, no, I'm just kidding. But he will be here tomorrow. Same with Shadow. They'll be doing COD. What time?
6 or 7? 6?
So tune in at 6 tomorrow. Last thing we got to say?
Southern Miss.
To the top.
Have a great night, guys.
Good night.